Good morning. So it's Monday morning, and this is where I join up with Judy, and we do our collaboration of showing off different products and showing some different types of projects that we're going to do. So I hope that I know for Judy's people that I have changed the time. And the reason being for that is being able to project on both platforms at the same time. So do make sure that you do come in, say hello. And I'm not sure, it's kind of a hit and miss whether or not if I know who's commenting or anything like that, but do make sure that you do comment. So today what I want to do is I want to show some Sale-a-bration products actually. I haven't really started playing that much with the Sale-a-bration products. So this is actually quite a bit different. Oh, perfect. Oh my goodness, this is great because the names are showing up. I love it when the names are showing up. So good stuff. Kathy, if you could let me know how the sound is, I'd really appreciate that. I never know just because of using StreamYard anyways. So I am excited about using this beautifully penned. It is Sale-a-bration, and it really is some really, really nice paper. So I think what I'll do is I will actually move this down and awesome. Thanks, Peggy. Hello, Christy. Oh my goodness, you guys, we've got half and half from Judy's group and my group. So I am excited about this. Okay, so let's just switch this down. So like you know, it is Sale-a-bration. Up here in Canada, you get a free level 1 Sale-a-bration for $60 spent, and down in the States is $50. You'll notice by the green spots are the $60 ones, and for the 120 or 100 in the United States is marked in the yellow. So this is what I'm going to be playing with today. Anybody that knows me knows that I like black and white. This has got black, white, and gray. And of course, what other color do I like with black and white and gray? I love pink or yellow. So I'm not going to disappoint myself, and I won't disappoint anybody else. But anyways, this is the beautifully penned designer series paper that you can get with one level, with the level 1 in Sale-a-bration. So you get 4 sheets of each one of these patterns, and then over onto the other side, there's these ones here. I love this one. This one's really, I guess it would be more showing like this and then like this. And it's really nice because you do get 4 sheets of them, and by getting 4 sheets of them, you've got more stuff to play with. So that's kind of fun. And I'm also, the card that I'm going to show today is actually a card that I was, how do you inspire yourself, right? But I did. I inspired myself with my own card, and I'll show you the card that I before, and I love Evening Evergreen and Cinnamon Cider, but we're using that designer series paper. So I'm going to come in, and like I say, I'm using my pink. So let me just go in here. I do have this. This is basic gray is what I'm using. So it's basic gray, and it is 5.5 by, let's see, I've got this written down, 5.5 by 7 inches, and I've gone ahead and I've scored it at 2 3/4. All right, and then that's going to give me my card base. We'll come in with my bone folder and use that. And then I have a piece of Blushing Bride, and this is measured at 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And I'm going to use my snail or my seal. Oh, snail, where did that come up from? Holy crow. Anyways, let's go ahead and put that in there. As far as Judy coming on tomorrow, I'm not sure if she's going to be using the same platform that I'm using today, which is StreamYard, which allows us to post to both Judy's and mine, and it also posts actually to my Facebook, my YouTube channel as well. All right, so I have, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Of course, look at that. Well, we'll just lift that up, no problem. All right, so I have this piece of basic gray, and it's 2.5 by 4 1/4, and I've gone ahead and I've scored it at a 1/2 inch, and I'm just going to go ahead and fold that in, and I'm going to use my tear and tape, and I'm going to have that as that flap that goes over. So by doing that, what I want to do is I want to have this go right like this, and I'm going to come in with my bone folder. Okay, now take your pick tool, and let's go ahead, and what I want to do is I want to have this go in here. So for that, I can remove that. I want this to come about there. I don't want it completely in the middle. So I'm just going to put this flap in here. And by putting it inside like that, what I'm going to do is I'm actually covering it up by putting this piece on the inside. So it's going to flap just like that, right? And then I have this piece of, another piece of Blushing Bride, and the Blushing Bride is 2.5 by 5 1/4. I'm really glad that I did use my seal this time because I wouldn't have gotten that piece off. I know that. And this is just going to actually go on this part right here. Like I say, nothing's better than pink and gray or yellow and gray. And I've got my designer series paper, and this is the one that I've cut out from the Beautifully Penned. And this piece happens to be 2 1/4 by 5 inches, and I'm going to go and lay that down there. Now with this designer series paper, the beauty of it is I could go in and I could color different parts of this. I could, if I wanted to, with my Stampin' Blends, or I could do with chalk as well. I have another idea that what I want to do with my blending brushes also. They'll look really, really pretty there. So I just have this like that. And then this piece here, I have another piece of designer series paper that's 2 inches by 3.5, and I'm just going to layer that onto there. This is kind of like a fancy, it's not a fancy fold, it's a fun fold is more what I would call it. I'm just going to put this one here. And then I cut these out with my Stitch So Sweetly dies. These dies, I think, have to be one of the most versatile dies. For the scalloped rectangles, or what are they called? Contour ones are really good, but I love these because of these two particular dies. So I'm going to do a lot of sticking up on here. So I'm going to use my dimensionals, and we're going to stick those up there as well. Like I say, Judy will let you know tomorrow if she's coming on at 10 our time up in Canada, which would be, and I'm not sure, oh my goodness, it's 2 hours difference, or 11 our time, or it would be 12 her time or 1 her time. I'm not sure. She'll let us know. All right, so I'm just going to stick this on there. And then I have this piece here that I'm going to stick on there as well. Now, also in that designer series paper, I showed you that there was this part here, which is the back side of this particular one. So I've just gone ahead and I've just sort of roughly cut this out, and we're going to actually go and fussy cut this part out. So I'll just do that. I could have done this ahead of time, but it really will not take that long to fussy cut. Now, like I said, with this designer series paper, you can go ahead and you can color on here with the blends, which actually we're going to go ahead and do, but I'm not going to solidly color it because I just wanted this kind of a look to it. I wanted it to be, I don't know what the look is that I want to say. Oh my goodness. It's so nice here today. At least we can see the mountains. It's kind of windy out there, so that's not good for the fires around us, but it does clear the air for us. So, like I say, just fussy cut this out. Okay, so it'll be, so Judy, are you not using the StreamYard is what I'm guessing, eh? Because you're coming on at 2 separate times. Okay, awesome. So now we don't have a blushing bride pink, which is so unfortunate. So I'm going to use my light Flirty Flamingo, and I'm actually just going to go in and take my flowers and just take them like that. And then I'm coming in with my Smoky Slate, light Smoky Slate. This kind of gives that look kind of a blushing bride. And then I'm also going to use my lifter, and that's going to actually kind of I just want to take it so that it's kind of has pink kind of tones to it, but I don't want to color it in because it was such a difference in the way that it actually looked. So I'm going to pop this up with the dimensionals as well. Hello. But Judy, like I said, I'll help you with the StreamYard. No problem. I love it compared to all the other programs that I've tried using. So we just have this. We're just going to put on here like so. I think I could probably, I'm going to just put that on there. Just had this primed for a previous video. It's a lot of glue on there. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on here. Now, originally I was going to put some ribbon on here, and I went, nope, I'm not putting any ribbon on there. Now, I'm going to come in. I've got a spare piece of paper, and I'm going to use my, here's another really versatile stamp set, the Peaceful Moments, and I'm going to have it as a congratulations card. That's what I wanted to do, and I do, oh, there we go. And I'm going to use my memento on there. And let's just put this down here, and I'll just fussy cut this out as well. I tried putting it with the basic gray, but it just wasn't showing up either when I tried it in the spare piece. So let's just put like that. Remember, you can get this paper pack for free with a purchase. Also, have you heard about that Join Now deal? If you purchase, you get Join Our Teens. What happens is that I would like to join for the discount and stay for the fun, because the community itself is amazing, the Stampin' Up community. But if you join now for the month of August and September, you also get to pick selected bundles from the J to D catalog. So that's kind of good. I'm actually going to stick this about here. So I'm going to put this on this side. Just like that. I could put it down there. Do I want to put it down there? No, I don't. I know originally that's where I was thinking of putting it. I'm going to put it there. But anyways, yeah, so you not only get your kit, your starter kit, but you also get a free bundle. Who doesn't like free stuff? And I always say go for the most expensive, right? So that would be, you know what, I'm going to have to double dimensionalize that. Good word, right? I need to put 2 on here because we're going down a couple of levels. Let's go here. There we go. So that makes it so that it's even. It's going to be even that part. No, I'm going to have to move that just a tad. There we go. And now I am going to embellish. And I thought what would be really nice on here are these elegant faceted gems. And I'm either going to use the clear ones or the white ones that are there. And I think what I'll do is I'll use the white ones. Let's use one there. And one there. Okay, so there's my card for today. Like I say, it's using our Sale-a-bration stuff, and it's also using our elegantly pinned, and I'll just bring that up again. Designer series paper. You get 12 sheets of paper, but you get 4 of each one. So at least that way you can actually do some different projects with it, right? So, like I say, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow to see Judy. I know 4 of each pattern is amazing. Yes, I love what Judy just said. Just so that you don't feel guilty using, both sides. I don't feel guilty now because I used to always say I hated using designer series paper. So my solution to that was buying 2 packs. But when you get a pack like this that has each of every one, it's really kind of cool. So I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that, go ahead, share this with other people. I would love for you to do that. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Judy's going to do for us tomorrow. So have a great day. Bye for now.